Expo Center, sponsored by KFC Vaughn in Orange.
We know what that is.
There's still plenty of time for fun in the sun at Kashana Casino Resort. So pack your sunscreen and head to Kashana this
It's not a
Saturday,
coin joke.
because you can win the ultimate summer fun package in the $120,000 Fun in the Sun giveaway. Starting at 6 p.m. every hour, winners will reveal a mystery cash prize on the Beach Box skateboard. Then at 11, one person wins the ultimate summer fun package. A
See,
shiny
Agabel is
Wrangler,
down
a
there.
premium outdoor grill set, awesome mini beach gear, and $5,000 cash. It's so easy to enter. You can start earning entries right now while playing your favorite slots or table games with your free Advantage Club card. Summer's not over yet. Nope, it's just getting started at the $120,000 Fun in the Sun giveaway this Saturday at Kashana Casino Resort, Louisiana's best bet. Let's get real. If you've been burned by fly-by-night roofers, don't return your calls, slap on cheap shingles, leave a mess in your yard. It's time for an upgrade. After those recent rains and hailstorms, now is the time to get your roof checked before your insurance deadline disappears. Need help dealing with your adjuster? SETX Roofing Pros. They know how to handle insurance and handle business. SETX Roofing Pros, not just better, we're built different. Texas-born, tight-knit crews, GAF certified installs, no excuses, no cut corners. We show up, we answer the phone, and we finish what we start with a lifetime warranty. And of course, that's built to outlast the Gulf Coast weather. Roofing, siding, windows, and gutters. Every job personal, every detail done right. No gimmicks, just rock solid results. Ask about our affordable monthly payments. Call 409-240-2611 to book your free inspection. That's 409-240-2611. Don't wait for the next storm to test your roof. One more time, 409-240-2611. The first step in being ready for our next hurricane season, living on the Gulf Coast, there's always one right around the corner, is buying your Generac home standby generator. The second step is making sure you're maintaining it. Are you overdue for an annual maintenance or an oil change?
It still fits.
Schedule it now. Generac Supercenter of, Generator Supercenter of Beaumont.com. Generac Generators. Generator
It's
Supercenter of
very uncomfortable.
Beaumont.com.
Live radio,
After wearing that hoodie for the entire
breaking
year last
news,
year,
live play-by-play, endless
still
music,
forgot.
and podcasts just for you. It's the free iHeartRadio app. Radio your way. Join the millions who already have it. Download the free iHeartRadio app, the #1 app for radio.
One of my grandsons still residing in the Republic of Texas, who are heading toward total automation with the Tesla Y vehicles now being circulated with software that will help them traverse the city's main drags. I'm telling you right now, they haven't met a Southeast Texas rainstorm. It isn't going to work in these big rainstorms. There's just no way they can.
No.
You know, I'd like, it says that they've been relegated mostly to influencers. I'd like to kick influencers right in the ass. I mean,
Yeah,
I really
I'm with
would. I'm so sick of hearing that word
I know.
influencer.
means I know
An
nothing.
Yes.
influencer.
What are the influencing you to
It's
do?
the stupidest fucking
they
thing
get
ever.
a ride in a driverless taxi.
Yeah. Do you tip them?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you tip them? Well, that's one way you can save some money. Yeah, you don't tip them.
Anyway, Tesla has secured the robo-taxi service permit. And like I say, only the influencers at this time and the big fans are using them. Okay. Can they operate while complying with state traffic laws? Can they achieve a minimal risk condition
No.
if the automated self-driving tech is rendered inoperable?
No.
Can you submit a first response interaction plan to the Department of Public Safety.
Absolutely.
Are
Yeah.
they registered, titled,
We could
and
do that.
insured under Texas law?
Really?
They have rector's responsibility.
Yeah. Now this I'd like to know.
Bro,
You know, I can tell you damn
you're
sure
sitting
that,
right next
that
to
if
Oh,
I get
zoned
into
out,
a
bro.
wreck and I hit somebody, the first thing they're gonna do is like,
You
where's
see
your
why I'm going back to
insurance?
the damn...
Robot for your
Auburn is not ready.
So are they gonna be properly
with a school
insured?
full of hot chicks.
Are the taxi companies that
No,
are going to handle these robo-taxis?
You know what I mean,
Are they
bro.
going to be duly insured to take care of any problems that might arise?
And there will be problems.
6:51 as we go to morning sports.
I should have been.
Yeah, I feel so bad for you.
Oh, well, you totally do. Act like,
Alex Bregman
act like you
comes
go to
back.
school
He had another
too.
two-run homer last night. He did Monday, but at least the Astros won that game. The Red Sox just rolled over Houston.
Since we're not doing anything today, can I legally fall asleep in class? No, because I'm not tired.
Seattle.
That's how my
beat,
sleep
Baltimore
last night.
1-0.
No, you
George
cannot
Kirby
legally
struck
fall
out
asleep in
7
school.
over
Illegally though?
innings.
I can't.
No,
both of the Astros and Mariners are 67 and 53.
because I'm telling you,
After
if
the
I start
Astros
getting those
play
phone calls
both
this
the
year,
Red Sox again
we're
tonight.
gonna have a fucking problem,
You're
bro.
in danger of losing that first base lead that you had.
Yes, sir.
Some other notes from Major League Baseball. The Astros will be out without their all-star closer, Josh Hader. He has some strained shoulder and put on the 15-day IL. Team also designated right-hander Hector Neris for assignment, reassignment, and they recalled left-hander Colton Gordon
It's
from
too early
the
in the
Space
morning.
Cowboys. Triple in Sugarland.
To see.
Pete Alonso, a couple of home runs
When
last
they
night.
add
He now
yellow,
holds the bench
it's
record all-time
in
in home
yellow.
run game
I thought
to 54.
I thought it was just
as,
red, white,
the
and blue. Why
Mets
is
win
it
13-5
yellow and blue?
over the Braves. Milwaukee, the
Small
hottest
bit
team
of
in
white.
baseball. The Brew Crew winners of 11
You really should pay
in
attention.
a row.
Yeah,
Packers
you are
quarterback
wrong. I
Jordan
really should.
Love went under the knife. The Green Bay Packers signal caller
What the
underwent
shit?
procedure to repair an injury to a ligament in his left thumb. They think he should be back by opening day, which is got the
She's just on her
preseason game
phone.
underway. We're not that far away
It's over.
ourselves. The 29th for high school, the 30th for college. So what? Start of the football season is
Ow.
here.
That's right. It's around the corner.
Yep.
Wow.
You ready?
Oh, yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Papa Top there.
I'm just not much
Dude, are
of a
you
baseball,
fucking
or
kidding
certainly
me,
not
dude?
basketball fan.
I'm not a big NBA
Well,
fan.
college
You're
basketball,
right in
yeah,
front of
college
cops.
basketball,
I like NBA fan.
In a fucking
Love the
school
baseball
zone.
playoffs.
First day of school, I might add.
Oh yeah.
I just love college football. I mean, I watch the NFL. But I
Told you, it's gonna be a shit show.
college football. They will say those 14 weeks.
Dude, what the
But they're
fuck?
doing their best to ruin it.
Yeah,
They-
they
they're
are.
flat out doing their best to ruin it.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it's
no
gonna be a lot
longer
of
an
Christmas
amateur
this year.
sport.
Right.
Yes, and that
I
is
think I
very,
know a
very
couple of
sad.
them.
Very unfortunate. Very,
Vince.
very sad. If it's going to be raining this afternoon,
They'll be Scottish. Yeah, it's Scottish. Yeah.
if it's raining and you come to Jack's Package, don't worry about getting wet. Because you're not going to get wet. Covered parking. You just walk inside the store, get what you want, and you're on your way. Get whatever you want. Now, you know, I mentioned the other day about their butcher shop. Well, I thought about their entrees this morning.
You know, you think this student parking lot would be more feel about it now, right?
Now, a lot of folks just don't bother to cook dinner anymore.
Like,
And they
nobody's
go
there.
to fast
Like,
food
that's all
places.
the
Well,
people that had
which is
cars
fine.
already gone to, so I
But
guess
if you
that
want
makes
a good,
sense.
wholesome
Oh, by the time we
dinner,
leave, it's gonna be fun.
and I'm talking about anything from lasagna, spaghetti and meatballs, chicken and dumplings, ranch-style chicken. If you want shrimp Alfredo, if you want meatloaf,
We're done.
we've got it
Yes.
for you in Jack's, and it's
Even
it's
Dean.
made
Welcome
fresh
back.
daily. Just like our
Uh,
lunches.
I don't feel
people
welcome
realize
back already.
that we have full-blown lunches that you can pick up, and they're hot and ready to go. And the same thing with our entrees. You take them home,
Oh,
put them in the
God.
oven for 25 minutes,
Sorry?
and you've got a
That
great meal.
chick's a
And all the
freaking
side dishes,
moron.
like our twice stuffed baked potatoes or our roasted
Yeah,
potatoes,
nobody does.
our roasted potatoes, and of course our green bean casseroles and our broccoli and cheese casseroles.
She was trying to move me up last year when there was like this much rain between me and the car. She's like, straighten up. I'm like, where do you want me to go, ma'am?
Your outdoor appearance matters.
I'm like, I cannot move.
Regular outdoor
Outdoor cleaning is vital to keeping your business looking clean and
You
safe.
need to straighten up. I'm like, you want me to pull up 2 inches?
Call 409-832-3411.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
2 centimeters, Dad.
Outdoor cleaning needs. That's 409-832-3411. When your business shines,
All right, y'all get it.
Alright.
Love y'all. Have a good day. Be good to me.
Take it out.
Oh, it's locked?
Yes.
I'll change it. Somebody child locked it.
Oh.
Wait, did you just open it? Okay. Love y'all.
Love you.
Heyday, peanut caramel bar. Get to it. Next Silsby Ford, we're going all out until we're all out. Opening in 2025. Get to Silsby Ford today and get a brand new Ford F-150 crew cab for only $39,015. A brand new 2024 Ford F-150 crew cab, $39,015.
Let's get it on video. Drop the kid off 17,000 pounds.
Bronco Sport and Ranger has huge discounts. Plus, get a complimentary 2-year premium maintenance plan. Save
First day of high school. Yay. I'm going to take up all fucking things because I'm a dumb bitch.
All out. We'll get you a $500 Walmart gift card if you have a trade-in. Plus, free window tint on every new vehicle purchase. All
Parents
out.
do better.
All out of remaining 2025s.
By the time you get to high school, you know the rules. You know how pickup and drop off works. You know the rules.
Get you one at Silsby Ford, 1211 US Highway 96 North in the heart of Silsby, Texas, USA. Call 877-439-5590 for details.
Mercedes Service Center at 1475 South Major Drive in Beaumont is the sensible alternative if you really care about your Mercedes.
They gonna stop me, bro.
We service it, repair it, guarantee our repairs for 2 years or 24,000 miles.
You let all them go and stop me.
Better than 30 years. Smaller shop, ready to take care of your Mercedes. Mercedes Service, 860-9292.
For more information on contest on this station, go to klpi.com/rules. This is Override, coming to you from
Debo.
AmericanAir.com studios with News Talk 560 KLVI.
favorite guy in that movie. He was, really, no doubt about it. Now, we mentioned earlier that this was the day that the coin-operated telephone made its debut. And try to find one out there nowadays, if you can. It's going to be pretty tough. Once again, you got a birthday and anniversary, KLPI Facebook Messenger back at 705.
Number one on your car radio preset and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. This is News Talk 560 KLVI. Beaumont, free. Never sounded so good.
They are great people who want to see a deal done. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. And President Trump just posted about European leaders who he'll soon have a virtual meeting with 2 days before his summit with Russian leader Vladimir Putin in Alaska, trying to stop the war in Ukraine. The president will also talk to Ukraine's leader Volodymyr Zelensky, who will not be part of Friday's Trump-Putin sit-down. But they cannot
not agree on anything about Ukraine with others.
Ukrainian soldiers echo Zelensky in saying that giving up territory to Russia is not an option. President Trump feels a fair land swap is the most plausible path to ending bloodshed.
Fox's Alexandria Hall-Russia's defense ministry said today they have taken over 2 more towns in eastern Ukraine. And on the Trump-based social post was also related to Russia this morning. There's irrefutable proof that Adam Schiff approved a plan to leak classified information to damage Donald Trump. Well, that came from a Democratic whistleblower, and it's prompted other Republicans to call for Schiff's resignation.
And now California Senator was the ranking member and chairman of the House Intelligence Committee during President Trump's first term in office. And pushed the investigation into allegations of President Trump colluding with Russia to influence the 2016 election. Schiff's office responding by saying the allegations are not reliable, not credible, and unsubstantiated from a disgruntled former staffer.
Fox's Ryan Schmelz of New York Immigration and Customs Enforcement has taken 3 suspected MS-13 gang members into custody, saying they're in the U.S. illegally and wanted for attempted murder and assault. Now to Washington, where Fox's Lucas Tomlinson reports.
The National Guard has arrived in the nation's capital under President Trump's orders to fight crime and reduce homelessness. White House Press Secretary Caroline Levitt says this ramped-up presence should last for about a month.
Within these 30 days, our entire focus is making sure that this is the most efficient operation possible.
There are also federal agents on the streets. After President Trump also federalized D.C. police, city leaders push back on him, saying D.C. is out of control, citing numbers of violent crime is at a 30-year low in 2024. Americans listening to Fox News Podcast Network.
I'm Janice Dean, Fox News senior meteorologist and host of the Janice Dean podcast. Join me every Sunday as I focus on stories of hope and people who are truly rays of sunshine in their community and across the world. Be sure to subscribe to the Janice Dean podcast at foxnewspodcast.com or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And don't forget, spread the sunshine.
Americans listening to Fox News. From the Fox News Podcast Network, this is Jason Chapin from the Jason in the House podcast. Join me every Monday to dive deeper into the latest political headlines and chat with remarkable guests to hear their take on American life, politics, and entertainment. And don't forget, there's always somebody doing something stupid somewhere. Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcast.com or wherever you download podcasts. Must listen to podcasts from Fox News Audio. A U.S. Army sergeant remains in custody at Fort Stewart in Georgia and is now charged for a shooting rampage at the base a week ago. 28-year-old Sergeant Cornelius Radford is accused of wounding 5 members of his unit with a personal handgun, one of whom was reportedly his romantic partner. He faces 6 counts of attempted murder, aggravated assault, and a domestic violence charge. The charge is issued as Radford made his first appearance Tuesday in a military courtroom at Fort Stewart. The attack happening August 6th. All of the victims survived. Radford remains in pretrial confinement as military proceedings continue. Ted Littner, Fox News. In Austin, Texas, Ethan Ninegar is facing capital murder charges. Accused in Monday's shooting outside a Target store that left 3 people dead, a man and his 4-year-old granddaughter, and a Target employee. Tropical storm Erin keeps slowly moving our way. Fox meteorologist Adam Klotz says in a few days,
it's going to be our first hurricane of the season. It's going to be our first major hurricane of the season. Now, if we kind of drill in on it, ultimately 115 miles an hour, that's getting up to a major hurricane. The entire cone is running north of the Caribbean islands.
That's the forecast heading into the weekend. Many models have Erin moving north away from the U.S. after that, but it is still too early to know for sure. In Alaska, there's a flooding problem in the capital.
There are evacuation zones as water from rain and snowmelt flows from a basin dammed by the Mendenhall Glacier, about 12 miles from Juneau. It's become an annual concern since 2011 and the disappearance of a smaller glacier near there. Water builds up, forced its way under or around the ice-created dam into Mendenhall Lake, then down the Mendenhall River. Temporary barriers are set up with the hope of protecting homes in the flood zone. Nearly 300 homes were damaged last year when the river crested at nearly 16 feet, a foot higher than the record set the year before. Chris Foster, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are rising the day after the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 closed at record highs. I'm Dave Anthony, and this is Fox News.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas. Mola Arena, streaming live only on Hulu. Weekend full of superstar performances. And keep listening for the next chance to win your way there. Lenovo and the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Tech that hits different. Can your gear keep up with the beat? Lenovo PCs are built for creators, dreamers, and fans who don't hit
check-in shower.
On the west and east coast.
A record high for the S&P. News Talk 560, KLVI.
Merit Advisory Partners would like to thank the person who did all the hard work for you. Pulling the wrenches, working the shutdowns, climbing the towers, bidding the jobs. You know who they are. It is you. And you work for your 401k. Now let it work for you. Call 212-9696 for your free visit. I tell you about this every day. Merit Advisory Partners. Retire happy. 212-9696 Merit.
Texas Democrats heading back to the Lone Star State. It's 7:06. Good morning for KLVI News. I'm Harold Mann. Details after this.
There's a buffet for the sweet tooth when you come by Rayo's. Either Calder or 10th in Beaumont. Our new location, by the way, on the way in Mid-County. Folks going to love it down there, no doubt about it. 365 right now. And pretty soon, brand new location there. Of course, Dowling Road in Beaumont and also in Houston. And we feature just about anything and everything that is good to eat. I'm talking about our great pastries. I'm talking about our great birthday cakes. I'm talking about our cookies. I'm talking about our wonderful, wonderful gelato. We brought gelato to the city of Beaumont the way it should be brought. So when you've got the sweet tooth or are looking for great coffee, come to the place where it started almost 100 years ago. Folks at Rayo's since 1941. Calder at 10th in Beaumont, 365 in Mid-County, Dowling Road in Beaumont, also in Houston.
Governor Greg Abbott says when the Texas legislature wraps up the current special session Friday, he will immediately call for another special session. Abbott made the announcement yesterday, along with Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and House Speaker Dustin Burrows. The House has been unable to pass bills in the absence of the dozens of Democrats who fled the state to prevent a vote on the new redistricting map. Democrats have reportedly said they plan to return for the second session, but say they'll insist the legislature focus on passing flood relief bills. The naming of a new fire chief in Port Arthur removed from the city council's agenda yesterday. Council once more time to review applications. City manager Ron Burton has recommended interim chief Robert Havens. Chief Havens has been serving that interim position following the termination of Chief Gregory Benson in April of last year. A $264 million bond package has been approved by the Beaumont City Council. That includes $61 million for a new police station, $58 million for street and drainage improvements, $50 million for a new multi-purpose complex that includes sports activities, $12 million for Riverfront Park that will include an amphitheater, $11 million for a multi-complex at Alice Keith Park, and $9 million for a Point Parkway extension. Council decided against the Dowling Road extension. These items will appear separately on the November 4th ballot. And a man that attacked an EMT while he was being transported to the hospital is heading to prison. He's also been transported to prison now for 4 years. 34-year-old Pittsburgh Kirk Falk punched the EMT in the back of an ambulance in Port Arthur in August of 2024. Falk pleaded guilty. He was sentenced yesterday. KLVI News Time coming up on 7:10.
By the way, birthday club's going to be a little bit early this year. I'm going to have to leave a little early, so you need to get them in the next 5 or 6 minutes. You got a birthday today. KLVI Facebook Messenger. I'll look at our morning sports with the H-Man and Astros and the Mariners. Now, I believe the Mariners are 9-1 of their last 10 games. And they're in a flat-footed tie with the Astros for first place in the American League West.
Yeah, both teams are 67 and 53. They've already played 10 times this year, each team winning 5. And in September, the middle of September, not too sure exactly the date, they have one 3-game series left coming up, and that will be in Houston. So we'll see what happens the next couple weeks when they get to that point. But the Stros lose 14-1. Yeah, you heard that right. Red Sox 14. Houston 1. Astros wrap up that 3-game series against the Red Sox tonight. The Mariners, on the other hand, shut out Baltimore 1-0. Other games around the American League. Giancarlo
again. It was a Donnybrook, right, up until the last week or so. And that's looking like it could be that way again this year.
I like it coming down the last day. It's pretty cool coming down the last day.
Yep.
Unless my team's involved and I want it over early.
Okay, that is a look at our morning weather. Our sports, our morning weather. It was Greg Boswick is next, brought away by Market Basket.
From the Crown Electric Authorized Generac Generator Dealer, Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Our American Stories.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, we'll share the story of photography and chasing tornadoes collide. You won't want to miss the next episode, Our American Stories.
Always get a little busier this time of the year.
Yeah, that's for sure. It is August. It's the middle part of August now. And next 6 weeks tell the story. Really, we get to September. We're normally home for the activity in the tropics to be holding our attention. We'll get that just first take care of our local weather. And we've had a few showers this morning, especially around Port Arthur. About an inch of rain falling down the port, and there are more showers coming on shore right now down toward High Island and working toward the northeast. So definitely have your rain gear ready. Late this morning into the afternoon will be our prime opportunity for showers. About half the area, 40% getting some rain today, and the same for tomorrow through the weekend. There's off and on scattered showers out there, and even though they're scattered, doesn't exactly mean they won't be heavy. There could be some heavy downpours in the 1 to 2 inch range in a few spots. Highs in the low 90s, low mid-70s. Tropics, we have Erin way out there in the Atlantic. That should turn more toward the northwest and miss the Caribbean and the islands there as it works toward the west and northwest by Sunday. It could become a hurricane. There's still that possibility, although it's still struggling right now. And then the other system, much closer to home, is moving into Belize and the southern Yucatan right now. I don't see it developing, certainly won't develop today moving across land, and the chance of it ever developing much at all is very, very slim. And while moisture's there, may actually do some good to South Texas, may get a little bit of rain down toward the lower valley coming up over the weekend. There always seems like a need of rain, and they should particular system.
So here we are, the 13th day of August.
Yep.
And everything so far so good.
So far so good.
Taking it a day at a time.
That's it. And before you know it, the season will be done. That's the way we hope it's all turns.
Yesterday.
Not at my house, either place, a farm. It was close to the farm. In fact, I had to go ahead and leave a little early because the lightning was a little bit too close for comfort. Yeah, I said, I'm out of here. Yeah. But out of Westbrook, for example, about an inch fell. So,
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay.
Wide variance.
All right, last call for birthdays. Got about 3-4 minutes to get them in. A quick timeout. News Talk Radio, CKLVI.
It's hot, it's humid, it's Texas. You know we're in for a long, hot summer. Nolan Ryan for American Standard. Beat back the hot Texas sun once and for all with the cool, clean home comfort of American Standard. Consumer testing says American Standard is one of the means the most. It's that important, and it's what we do in Texas. Stay cool this summer. Peace of mind is everything in this business. Get AmericanStandardAir.com.
This summer, try the new Strato Frappuccino blended beverage at Starbucks. It's the classic blended iced coffee you love. A layer of handcrafted brown sugar cold foam. Available for a limited time. Your brown sugar Strato Frappuccino is ready at Starbucks.
Colby Bracken here with Access Surveyors, and our have years of experience in accurately measuring and mapping your land. Take the first steps today.
by the way, let's see, 2, 6, that would be 83 years ago today, the Walt Disney Classic opened at New York's Radio City Music Hall. Do you recall seeing that?
Oh, yeah. That's a tearjerker.
Yeah.
Kind of like Old Yeller.
Yeah, I remember. You know, my mom sang.
Really died. Baby's mom didn't really die.
She says, yes, but she went to heaven.
That's right. And I look at how manly you are. You had to cry with Old Yeller. Yeah.
Oh, now what year was that?
Late 60s? Yeah, no, I think it was before that.
When I had all three of my kids bowling theater on 11th Street, which of course is now part of the St. Elizabeth
1957 now. Yeah. Stan cried?
57 for Old Yeller?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute, maybe it wasn't Old Yeller then.
Look at him in Kingston.
Because, yeah, I was either married in 87.
Yep.
I don't have any kids.
It's a Walt Disney movie. It was Fess Parker, remember? He was Daniel Little.
Yeller. There was another dog movie like that.
Cujo. 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 Maybe that's the one. I thought he was sure it was Cujo.
What the hell's going on here?
Well, they both had rabies, so yeah, no doubt about it.
722, you remember all those hotels in the, that were used for the migrants? The New York City builders have and are in the process of converting those closed hotels into low-budget residences for people that are looking for apartments that cannot afford some of the high-rate rents in New York City. One of them is being built over on Paisley Pond, which was about 4 blocks from where I live, not too far from JFK. But this is a design with these homes that are going to take places like the Residence Inn, the Holiday Inn, and so many of these facilities, and they're just going to turn them into full-time residences, and that's going to be a boon to mankind in New York. Happening. Many older Americans are now deciding they don't need to own a home. And they're happening. And they're moving back into rental properties, saying that, you know, we don't need a home anymore to own, but if we do, if we want to buy one again, we can.
My next door neighbor, him and his wife, retired. They're going to sell their house, and they bought a big travel trailer. That's what they're going to live in.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are. And you know, travel trailers nowadays,
No.
You're talking, and the travel trailers and motorhomes, really, really big. Anyway, I've got a medical appointment that I must go to. So I appreciate it very much, and hopefully I will see you guys in the morning, and I will let you take it from here. Have a good day.
All right, sir.
All right, buddy. Appreciate it. The Secure Act is a tremendous opportunity if you're older than 59 and a half. That's right. You can actually move the money in your 401k even if you... So, if you're within 5 years of retirement, the law is a godsend. It's all courtesy of the folks at Merit Advisory Partners. Give them a call, 212-9696, Merit Advisory Partners.
This is Rick Bostwick for Crown Electric. You know, hurricane season is certainly underway. The peak of the season just down the road. When a hurricane hits, it doesn't just knock down trees. It takes your power out for days. No lights, no AC, no fridge, no way to charge your phone. It doesn't have to be that way. With a Generac or Kohler generator from Crown Electric, your power kicks back on automatically, keeping your home. Storm after storm, Crown Electric has kept homes running since 1979. And when the skies are clear, we're still here for you, handling full electrical services for new builds, remodels, panel upgrades, and code-compliant wiring. Whether you're updating an older home or wiring your dream build, we make sure it's done safely and done right.
commitment to our military and to our skilled workforce. That matters to me. Save 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say keyword Mike Rowe. Pure Talk, a wireless company that actually stands for something.
You want to see basketball played the way it's supposed to be? Tune in to Ice Cube's Big 3 this summer. Watch stars like Dwight Howard, Kemba Walker, Joe Johnson, Michael Beasley, and many more, along with Hall of Fame coaches. Experience the fast-paced and physical play and fun action that defines the game. You know what it is. It's the Big 3. It's the best professional 3-on-3 players in the world. Live every weekend on CBS and Bite.
School's back, and so are the savings at Winnie Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Make this the summer event and get a new 2025 Ram 1500 with up to 26% off MSRP or 1.9% APR for 72 months. Hurry, these back-to-school deals move fast. Visit WinnieDodge.com or call 409-296-3500. Winnie Dodge, just off Highway 124 in Winnie, Texas. Stock number D250670. Discounts may vary with trim and stock number. Offer expires 9/2/25.
Taking care of your cooling and heating needs at Delta Air Conditioning, 842-5974.
News Talk 560 KLVI. Harold Mann along with Greg Bostwick. Jim Love taking today off. Al had busted out, so it's me and Mr. Bostwick for the remainder of the way. I found interesting in the
Wait. See, the other magics need to take note. This dude hits the spots that he knows it doesn't get. He doesn't just hit the bam bam and call it. It's freaking awesome.
It is 7:35. That's a check on our headline news. KLVI weather is next.
From the Crown Electric authorized Generac generator dealer, Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radio.
Stay connected and stay productive with Rapid Radios. Business owners trust Rapid Radios for instant, reliable team communication with nationwide LTE coverage, push-to-talk convenience, and room for up to 200 units on one feed. Keep it connected. It's never been easier. Order now at rapidradios.com.
And, of course, we're bringing in our staff meteorologist, Greg Bostwick. And, Greg, will we need an umbrella today?
Yeah, you will. It's nothing to keep the sun off your head, too. I mean, that works out. But there's already been some showers this morning down toward Port Arthur. Had over an inch of rain this morning about an hour ago. A lot of lightning early today, and there's still some rain falling down that way, especially between Port Arthur and Winnie. Some showers there on Highway 73. Also around High Island, but the bulk of it's still offshore. As we heat up, the usual deal, showers get going, and we're talking mainly late morning through the afternoon hours. At about 40% of the area expected to get rain. We could see some more of these good downpours. We had some 1 to 2 inch totals yesterday, especially down toward Hampshire. Hampshire Fannett High School had well over an inch of rain. So these storms can come up very quickly. So if you're out on the water, be very careful there. And of course, they'll always have a lot of lightning with them as well. And this whole pattern's going to persist right through the weekend. I see no real net change coming up, which will mean temperatures at least aren't getting real hot. They'll be in the low 90s. Nothing like we had a few years ago in 2023. It was so hot. Our lows will be in the mid to upper 70s. And of course, we'll keep watching the tropics. Basically, another 6 weeks to go, and we get through September. Historically, that's pretty much it for us. We had a couple of storms in the past, like Delta was one back, I think, in 2020 or 21. That was a late season storm, but they're unusual. And right now, just watching two areas. One is Erin, which is out in the Atlantic. That should stay way off east of the United States. We're not expecting that to be a threat, but it should be the first hurricane of the season. We've had a number of storms, but so far no hurricanes. The other one, much closer to home, is moving through the Yucatan and Belize this morning. Very poorly defined. It'll cross into the Gulf coming up tonight. We'll see if it's able to do anything, but I think it's mainly a moisture spreader. It's going to spread some moisture up into the Brownsville area coming up over the weekend. So overall, still in very good shape with 77 degrees out there right now.
Well, like you mentioned, and you've talked about this before, when you say there's a 40% chance of rain, that doesn't mean there's a 40%. That means 40% of the coverage area.
Yeah, the area. Because what we can go back and do, when you believe it or not, we do go back and grade our forecast. We see what went right, what went wrong. And if you go back to the radar, you can go back and see how much of the area got rain. Just looking at the radar. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can look at the radar screen and say, that looks like about a third of the area got rain, or 80%, or whatever it may be. And that way you can kind of judge and grade your forecast a little bit better.
It is 7:38 on News Talk 560 KLVI. Harold Man, Greg Bostwick on this Wednesday morning.
The only real estate agent I trust here in the Beaumont area is Dana Simmons of Dana Simmons Real Estate. Hey, Sean Hannity here. I've bought and sold real estate around our great country for many, many years now. I have learned that you get the most money selling your home when you work with a trusted local real estate agent who has a proven track record. Dana spends thousands of dollars every month and creates demand for your home, which makes it sell faster and for more money. Now, we have all driven around our neighborhoods. We see for sale signs in people's yards. You see them there for months on end. If you don't want to be that neighbor, we'll get your home sold fast and for more money. Now, don't take one of those quick cash offers from an out-of-town company. You will lose thousands of fees and equity. Get a local expert who can advise you, get eyes on your home, and who wants to help you get the most out of your largest investment. Call Dana Simmons now at 409-866-8326 or on the web, danasimmonsrealestate.com.
Why don't you get your package goods while I get mine? At Deb's on Phelan for College, Messina's on Magnolia, Larry's on Memorial in Port Arthur, on Muni's on Gulfway in Port Arthur, and these folks been around for 50 years as a family operation. They're going to get what you need at the best price with the best service, whether it's craft beers or wines or bourbons or vodkas. Deb's, Messina's, Larry's, and Muni's. Good people, brothers, for 50 years. Go see them.
Got a tree too tall or a limb too close to home? Call the pros at Justin's Tree and Crane Service. Serving Southeast Texas with expert tree removal, trimming, and crane work you can trust. Fully insured, fast, and reliable, our team handles the heavy lifting so you don't have to. Store tree won't wait. Why should you? Justin's Tree and Crane Service. Fast response, quality work, reasonable rates.
This is Greg Bostwick, and if you're like me, always working on something around the house, you've got to check out Sullivan's Lumber on College Street, Beaumont. Sullivan's is your complete home improvement and hardware store with tens of thousands of products in stock at everyday low prices. Whether you're fixing up the house, the farm, or the ranch, they've got everything you need to keep it all running smooth year-round. Thinking about a new kitchen or bath? Go see Emily at Sullivan's. She'll help you design it exactly the way you want it. They've got ceiling fans and lighting from Can-Arm and top paint brands like Davis, Valspar, and Glidden ready to go. And with storm season here, don't wait. Pick up Quick Dam flood bags. That's right, a 6-pack is just $44.99, or grab a 20-pack for $134.99. And of course, a bonus, you can save an extra 5% when you use your Sullivan's credit card. Hey, if you're 55 or older, swing by on Tuesdays and get an extra 10% off. Sullivan's Lumber, 4545 College Street in Beaumont.
When the storm hits, will you be ready? With the Generac Home Standby Generator from Gulf Coast Generators, you will be. Gulf Coast Generators specializes in home standby and commercial generators. Serving Southeast Texas, we provide emergency service, maintenance, and warranty work on all Generac generators. Power outages can happen at any time. With Gulf Coast Generators, we'll keep your lights on. Call 409-840-9292.